I went on a trip to visit a Ukrainian army camp and cover military training. The road to Disna training camp is lengthy and bumpy, and you must travel through the forest for quite a while before you actually reach the facility. The camp trains soldiers from bases throughout the country, and this time, soldiers from Western Ukraine are being trained to fight in the east. Eastern Ukraine has seen a large amount of death, destruction, and bloodshed since April, when Kiev launched a military operation in the area. The newly elected President Petro Poroshenko has vowed to end the war, but the training taking place in this camp shows otherwise. While at the camp, we also saw members of the notorious Right Sector who are training alongside the army. No commanders would speak to us on camera, but former Ukrainian Secret Service agent Razmovsky Sergei tells us the Right Sector has no legitimate leadership.
The Right Sector think what they're doing is right, but it's not. They are a bunch of breakaway groups with no appropriate leadership. Some of the people go to Donetsk. They are like a young army of people who do not understand the situation in the country.
But some analysts see them as a neo-Nazi group.
The Right Sector is Nazi and fascist. It's the same ideology. It's like a type of Ukrainian Al-Qaeda.
In the meantime, Russia has begun sending in humanitarian aid to cities in eastern Ukraine. This comes after the government in Kiev denied Moscow's request for a humanitarian corridor for aid and medical supplies. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said, quote, "We were refused with an official note, so we are providing with the support of self-defense forces who are worried about their fathers, mothers, wives, and children," unquote. Although three-part negotiations are underway between Kiev, Moscow, and the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, the scene on the ground is a quite different one. Many believe the conflict in eastern Ukraine is likely to continue, and more innocent civilians will pay the price. Serena Shim, Press TV, Kiev.